Hi, my name is Angelica. I would like to talk to you today about a person that I greatly admire. How many of you have someone in your life that you admire? Well, it's an honor to be here and speak to you about the person that I would like to praise. She is my mother. Today, I will discuss why I admire my mother, how we can set an example like my mother, and how life would be with and without the qualities my mother has. I will now speak to you a little bit about my mother. My mother is a caring, giving, and is a person who strives to do her best, which is something we need in this world. When my mother was 8 years old, she had to take care of herself and her brother while living in the streets of Mexico. She had to do anything and everything in order to take care of my brother. That included digging in the trash cans for food, sometimes even begging people for food, or any other means that would help take care of her brother. In addition to taking care of her brother, she would take care of our elderly neighbor, Miss Turner. Miss Turner was disabled, so she wasn't able to do much. So what my mother would do for her was clean her house, go get her groceries for her, sometimes even take her to the doctor's appointments or whatever else was needed from my mother. My mother is the type of person that would put herself last and have others in front of her instead. My mother is also a giving person. She would give to charities all the time. She would also try to help as much as possible. She would probably give her last dollar to her children if she had to. My mother is also the type of person that does not let anything get in her way, even after having 18 surgeries. She keeps on going and going for her children. She doesn't want to stop because she feels like there's no reason to stop even if she is disabled. Some of us have not probably gone through the things that my mother has gone through, but now you can see why I admire my mother. I believe we could look at my mother's qualities as an example of the way we should be in life today. We could care for one another by helping each other out in a time of need. People would appreciate us more if we showed them how we cared. Another way is we could give to the less fortunate by donating clothes, money, or even giving our time to volunteer. During this time, we should all help out as much as possible because of the economy that is today. Furthermore, we should all strive to do our best in life, which is something we should do in order to move forward. In doing this, we will be able to become anything that we want to do in life and get where we want to be. So how would life be with and without the qualities my mother has? Well, if we didn't have the qualities my mother has in our lives, we wouldn't be as caring or giving as she is. People wouldn't care to donate or help try to volunteer in any way. Some of us would settle in life instead of trying to do our best. If we had the qualities that my mother has, we would be able to care for one another, volunteer to help others in the time of need, and we would be happy in life because we strive to do our best. We could all contribute to help the less fortunate. Hopefully one day we can all put in our part and help one another in this world, in which we would make this world a better place. With this in mind, we can look at my mother's qualities and learn from them. My mother is caring, she's giving, and is a person who strives to do her best, which is something that we need in this life. Nonetheless, we can show each other on how to do the same. In conclusion, you can now understand why I admire my mother, and I am glad to say that I have inherited a few of her qualities. Thank you.